Today I'll be making Labneh, which is yogurt that just has the water taken out of it. So I've got an actual bowl, any bowl you want, a colander, and I've got just a piece of chuck. So you can have a piece of fabric, you can use a muslin. It's entirely up to you what you want to use. This is how I do it every time. So this does need to be in here overnight. So I'm putting it in, I'm making it. So how you start off by doing it is scoop up the yogurt itself, any yogurt. I'm just using this brand of yogurt, which is a normal natural yogurt. You need to remember, however much you're actually putting in here at the moment, it will have sometimes more than half. It depends on the yogurt that you're using. Some yogurts are full of water. More than others, so it all has water, but we're trying to extract the water out of it to make like a dip that you can use with crackers and stuff, or you can put it in a sandwich with vegetables. But I'm putting in 1 kilo of yogurt in here. The kilo is in here, and using a teaspoon, I'm putting a teaspoon of salt, so a level teaspoon. Okay, the more salt you put, the more saltier it gets. So you don't actually want too much salt in here. So what you want to do is you just want to mix in the salt. You can do this in a bowl, you can do it any other way. Doesn't really matter. I'm just using it in the same thing. I'm the same muslin or chucks that I'm actually doing it in tomorrow. So I mix it up. So all you're trying to do is you're trying to add the salt in there, so it extracts the water that's in it. So all I do now that I've done this, I'll just put the chucks over it, bench top, okay, overnight. So do it at night, wake up in the day, and then we'll see how much water has come out of it. All the water will come down to the bottom, and then you'll have your yogurt and dip, the Labneh, on top. So leave it overnight. Just make sure it's not really hot weather to do this, but yeah, you do need to leave it overnight on the bench top. This is what we get the next day. So there's all this water that's drained out of it. So obviously it depends on the brand that you're using. I have tried a few brands, and some of them have less water than others, but it's not that bad. So it comes out really pasty. So put it in your container, airtight container preferably. It does develop mold if you don't actually put it in properly. Now what we're trying to do with this, so you press it down, not too much. You don't want to play around with it too much. You just don't want any air pockets. So scrape as much as you can. Try to level it as much as you can. And then once you're finished with that, any oil, so I'm using vegetable oil. Add a layer on top, so you're covering the yogurt. This stops it from developing any mold. Just make sure that you're using in-date yogurt to do this. And now this is ready. Whenever you want to use it, you can take it out, use a dip, but make sure it's an airtight container.